Madam.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, I guess musketeers. There he is.
Can you rotate the,
Thank you.
there we go.
More handouts.
This is actually the bid prices, so you can actually.
Thank you.
I have them already, right?
Okay, we put out, for the record, Michael Tisch, Public Works Manager, we put out to bid landscape maintenance contracts for the overall landscape maintenance of the common areas that Gateway maintains, the Bahia and mixed turf areas, parks and rec areas, and then the arborist and tree maintenance services.
What's the turf area?
Turf area is the Bahia and mixed turf is this, the areas over here off of Griffin that from Magnolia Lakes and heading towards 82.
Okay.
The areas on both sides of Griffin there, and then we have the areas up by Stony Brook that are on the side of the road along Gateway Boulevard.
We call them out separately because they're different types of grass.
Yeah,
Thank
Yeah.
you.
They have to be cut differently with different machines.
totally different. Mike, did we just receive two bids?
No,
No. we have
Three.
Three.
Okay, I see one from
These-
Mainscape, I see one from Superior.
I
That's all I
gave you
got.
the ones that we were recommending. I gave you the one basically for Mainscape and for Superior.
The other one was higher.
The other ones were much higher.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Do you want to see? They're all, we're in the book.
Oh, I see okay. I'm sorry, go ahead.
So staff evaluated all the bids that were received and made the recommendation for Mainscape for the mixed turf Bahia's area, the landscape maintenance areas, and the parks and rec. And then also we recommend the tree maintenance and arbor services be awarded to Anchor Tree.
Mike, in that
Okay.
recommendation, are you making a recommendation to the board that the board determine that Mainscape be determined to be the lowest, most responsible, and best bidder or proposer, most advantageous to the district as to the, I think you mentioned the exterior landscape maintenance, correct?
Correct.
And
Bahia-
the
Bahia
parks
mixed
and
turf.
recreation areas?
Yes,
Is it,
And the Bahia and mixed turf areas?
correct.
so is that A, B, and C as we have them, exhibits A, B, and C? All three
Yes.
added?
The gentleman, in the recommendation, there were the gentleman from Superior, in evaluating that particular bid with regards to the parks and rec areas. The gentleman put forth pricing that we didn't feel that could be accomplished with what they had actually bid. I had Al actually looked into it and called several vendors and researched it. And
What part of the bid did you
the
not feel like it made?
for the parks and rec areas.
I know, but specifically there's, is it, because we got soccer park, the pool, and
The-
the neighborhood park.
Right.
Was it,
It was in reference really to the soccer fields for the nematode treatments and for the deep tine aeration. that was two items that we looked at and didn't feel that they had priced correctly.
And where is that in the bid? Is that an addendum?
That's in the thing that I handed out to you.
Oh, Ron, is this bid?
Yeah, and Mike, also for clarification as to the tree maintenance and arborist services contract, is your recommendation that Anchor Tree should be determined to be the lowest, most responsive, responsible, and best bidder or proposal most advantageous to the district?
Yes, sir.
In their bid, thank you.
Mike, what modifications were made in this? In the service agreement from previous, were there any modifications to level of service or scope?
We actually, the last contract we had out was one big, large contract that incorporated all these three areas were all part of one large contract that had been advertised in years past.
What did we spend? What was our previous year? Is that what you know?
860,000.
860?
Yeah,
What is it?
I have here, what we spent last year and what the contract is for this year, and we have a savings of $529,000.
What? 529,000?
Yes, dear.
So
my God.
860 was what we spent last year, is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
Right, this is my paper,
We'll get it back to you.
Thank you.
We'll let,
Yeah, that's right.
and then
So
That's a
recapping here, because I'm confused a little bit on this.
I separate.
The,
Sorry.
the low bid for the Parks and Recreation, which is made up of exhibits A, B, and C, you're going with recommending that be awarded to Mainscape.
Correct.
And that's a total of about 27,000 plus 116 times 3 plus 14.5 times 3. Is that correct? So that'd be what, 116, that'd be 348, and 50, 398, 398, and 27, 420, 430,000?
It's what's on this.
Where is it on the sheet that we're looking at on the screen? I'm not making the math come out here. There's my screen I'm looking at says 532, 245. What are the numbers that make 532, 245?